Welcome to my study. This is where I work, and these are all my books here. As you can see, I've got lots of books, lots of children's books and lots of other books, and over here is where some of the books, well, all of the books I've written are. So there's some American editions. That's an American edition there, and then there's some tape editions, and then there's big ones and little ones. And I also like to sit over here and look out the window and think about things as well. And if I'm feeling really, really lazy, I like to curl up on the sofa and have another little nap. I have lots of favourite books. I've been reading for a long time, and I used to love going to the library when I was a little girl, and I used to get my 3 books and they'd get stamped like this by the librarian, and that meant I could take them home with me for 2 whole weeks, and that was amazing. But I couldn't read fluently on my own until I was 9. Which is quite late. Most boys and girls now read at about 6, 7, 8, and I was very frustrated by this because I loved stories and books, but my mum and dad used to read to me every night and every day, and because of them it suddenly started clicking when I was 9 and I could read, and then I started devouring books. And one of my very favourite books, in fact possibly my favourite book of all time, is this one. It's called Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, and it's by a lady called Judy Blume. I also have a signed Harry Potter book, which is really special. I met J.K. Rowling when I was a bookseller again. If you ever want to meet cool authors, be a children's bookseller. It's an amazing job. And again, she signed it for me. It says, "To Sarah, hope it lives up, J.K. Rowling." So that's really special. This is my desk. This is where I write every day. I got this desk when I was about 10 or 11, and it's where I used to do my homework when I was a little girl. And it's a bit battered, don't look too closely. There's also graffiti on the back of it. The latest book that I've written is called Amy Green, Teen Agony Queen, Boy Trouble. And it is about Amy Green, who's 13, and she is in first year in school called St. John's, which is in Blackrock, and she has an aunt called Clover, and Clover's 17, and Clover is a really cool girl, and she has landed herself the job as the agony aunt on a teen magazine called The Goss, and so she enlists Amy to be her teen helper. So Amy has to help her solve all the problems, but Clover has decided that she's not going to be just the average agony aunt. She's going to go and solve these problems in person. So the kind of problems they solve are Bebo bullying and bad boyfriends. That's a big problem for some of the girls, and also family problems. But unfortunately, Amy isn't as good at solving her own problems. Her best friend Mills isn't speaking to her, and her boyfriend Seth is hiding something, and she's not quite sure what. And she's also having a trouble with her dad. Her dad has told her 2 big pieces of news, and she doesn't react very well to this. And to top it all, she has an argument with Dave, who's her mum's boyfriend, and Dave walks out, and it's all Amy's fault, and she feels terrible about this. But there is a happy ending, and because Clover is great to Amy, she helps her solve some of her problems. I loved writing it, and I hope that people enjoy reading it as much as I enjoyed writing it, and I hope Amy becomes a friend for people when they're reading it.